I am speaking to you now because the hour is narrow, the path is bright, and your name is written in the light that does not fade. I am near you like breath, nearer than fear and louder than doubt, and every syllable you are about to read has been arranged to reach you at the exact moment your spirit could bear it. Do not look away. Do not shrink. Do not excuse yourself from mercy. This is for you. I have watched the long corridors you walked when you thought no one saw the cost. I have watched you carry blame that did not belong to you, shame that did not fit you, and secret hopes you were afraid to confess because you feared that hope itself would break if spoken. I have numbered your days, and I have numbered your steps, and I have numbered your tears, and not one fell without me catching its meaning and banking it as seed for a harvest you could not yet imagine. I tell you plainly and I tell you now, the atmosphere around your life is shifting. The patterns that held you are loosening. The chain that said, "You must always be last," is cracking in my hand. You are not late. You are right on time. And the sign of this timing will come with clarity, swiftness, and power you will have no need to defend. 2 hours left is not a threat to frighten you, but a bell to wake you. Hear it. 2 hours left to refuse the voice of fear, 2 hours left to put hatred down, 2 hours left to step out of the prison you built to survive a season that is over. I am not scolding you for the walls you built, I am guiding your hands as you open the gate. I am not angry at the ways you hid, I am calling you into the bright field where your name is not a burden but a banner. I do not traffic in panic, I traffic in truth. The truth is that timing matters, obedience matters, posture matters. So let your posture be open, your hands be steady, and your heart be soft. I am asking for your attention, child. I am asking for your next 2 minutes like a surgeon asks for a still breath before the suture. Archangel Michael says, I am begging for your 2 minute, because the line is thin and luminous and what you choose right now will echo in rooms you have not yet entered. Lower your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Lift your eyes. You will not miss this by accident, you can only miss it by refusal. So do not refuse. Be still and receive. There is a figure in your memory who spoke as if your destiny were a toy. I saw that. There was a moment when an agreement formed inside you that said, I must prove myself deserving of even small good things. I cancel that agreement now. I am the one who names you worthy, and my naming is not an opinion, it is law. I have set good aside for you that is not a tip for good behavior but an inheritance for identity. Do not try to earn what I am giving into your hands. Open your hands. The weight will surprise you. The ease will humble you. The speed will bless you. This is not a lottery pull, it is a legal transfer of what was always meant to find you when the clock of obedience struck full. Tonight, at 9 p.m., the sign will break upon your doorstep with the suddenness of rain on hot stone. You have asked for confirmation upon confirmation, and I have given it in small ways. Now I am giving it in a large way. You will receive money. $55 million today at 9 p.m. is not a riddle for you to overthink. It is a trumpet to align your posture, your gratitude, your stewardship, and your yes. The figure is precise so that your doubt cannot hide in the fog of generalities. The hour is precise so that fear cannot whisper, maybe someday. Someday has a name. It is today. The hour has a name. It is 9 p.m. Do not twist this in your mind into a dare or a gamble. Do not try to manipulate the sign or imagine yourself unworthy of carrying it. I give and I establish. I build and I bless. I am not distracted, I am deliberate. When I say a gate is opening, I am also telling you how to walk through it. Walk through without apology. Walk through without explaining yourself to critics who were never assigned to shepherd your destiny. Walk through with a pen in your hand and a clean page before you, because what arrives is not only provision but instruction, not only number but strategy. Dead ends you accepted will dissolve. Obligations you carried by yourself will be rebalanced. Old shame will have no vocabulary in the rooms your name is entering. The harvest is heavy, and that is why I have been strengthening your neck to carry goodness without flinching. Goodness requires strength, because goodness attracts noise. But do not fear the noise. I am placing around you a filter that lets praise pass and keeps poison out. I have assigned Michael to guard the points of entry. The conversations that attempted to convert your yes into a lifetime of smallness are being silenced. The signatures drawn in the dark are being exposed to light. There is someone who promised loyalty but kept a ledger. I am overturning that ledger now. There is a room where your name has been raised and debated. I am settling that debate with favor. There is a door that would not open for 7 cycles. I am asking you to push it one more time, and this time it will swing. The reason I am asking for 2 minutes is because I want your agreement fresh, not stale. I want your yes now, not the recycled yes of last season. Say yes again. Out loud if you need to. Whisper if you must. But say it. You will feel the room change when you do. You have thought of money as a test of character, and it is, but you have also thought of it as an accusation, and it is not. Money is a servant when placed in my hand. It is a tyrant when placed in fear's hand. I am giving you not a tyrant but a tool. I am not testing to see if you will fail. I am trusting to see you flourish. I am not placing you under a microscope. I am placing you under an open sky. The number is large because the assignment is large. The communities attached to your name are many, the repairs required by your story are substantial, and the opportunities timed for this precise window are wide. Do not dress your calling in poverty to make the fearful comfortable. Do not shrink the gift to fit rooms that will not expand. Let the gift teach the room a new size. Let the kindness you show with it write your biography louder than any rumor could. You are concerned about scam and illusion because the world has taught you to mistrust anything that arrives without your blood attached to it. Hear me, I require your obedience, not your self-harm. I ask for your yes, not your wounding. I am not rushing you to confuse you, I am focusing you so you don't wander. The reason the words say do not try to skip this is that skipping is the habit that stole previous seasons from you. Skipping looked like postponing. Skipping looked like endless research without simple response. Skipping looked like over-explaining until courage ran out. No more skipping. We will move with quiet steps and loud faith. You will breathe, you will receive, you will record, you will steward. You will not apologize for healthy boundaries. You will not apologize for excellence. You will not apologize for joy. Look at your hands. They are not empty even when they feel empty. They carry the imprint of promises you could not fully name. You tried to give those promises away because you thought someone else would carry them better, but every time you tried, I curved them back to you because they were tailored to your life. The weight that frightened you then will fit you now. You are taller inside than you know. You are braver than the story you told yourself to survive. You are softer than the armor you put on to be unbreakable. I love that softness. That softness is where I plant strategy. That softness is where I whisper that your enemies are already confused and your critics are already bored. The show they paid for is cancelled. The quiet work you did is about to be seen without you having to shout. The time marker matters because I want you to witness my precision. When the clock points to 9 p.m., do not argue with the way I bring it. I am not limited to one pathway. I am not confined to one channel. I am not embarrassed by supernatural speed, and I am not afraid of legal order. I weave both together. A message will arrive that seems simple but opens like a vault. A door will unlock that you thought was decorative. A name will be spoken in a room you could not enter, and the person who speaks it will smile because they were told to do so at that exact minute. Do not feel small in the face of large goodness. Say thank you and stay steady. The money will move, but do not let your soul be moved out of peace. Peace is the only account that must never be overdrawn. You worry that if you accept what I give you will become someone else. Hear me, you will become more yourself. You worry that you will lose the tenderness that made you kind. Hear me, you will have more room for tenderness when you are not constantly negotiating for survival. You worry that people will judge your motives. Hear me, those who were meant to walk with you will rejoice, and those who were meant to watch from a distance will talk and tire themselves out. You worry that your past disqualifies you. Hear me, your past is the setting where grace learned your name. The only thing disqualified is the script that says, maybe next year. There is no next year in this instruction. There is today. There is now. There is 2 hours left for you to choose how you will stand when 9 p.m. arrives. Stand with open hands. Stand with a ready heart. Stand with a plan to be generous, a plan to be wise, a plan to be joyful. Your plan does not create the blessing, your plan protects it. I am not bargaining with you. I am blessing you and instructing you at once, the way rain both waters and washes. I am calling you to forgive debts that have become heavy stones in your chest. I am calling you to forgive yourself for the years that bent your back. I am calling you to bless your enemies with silence and your friends with presence. I am calling you to organize, to write, to notarize, to prepare the storehouses. The people connected to your name will eat from the field I am opening, and they will not need to flatter you to receive it. You will not become a sun, you will become a steady river. Rivers don't announce themselves, they move and everything around them grows. There is a lie that says if you open your hand you will lose everything. The truth is that if you close your heart you will lose what mattered even if the numbers rise. Keep your heart open. Keep your eyes honest. Keep your steps clean. The amount is not a punishment, it is a proof. It proves that small faith can meet large trust, that endurance was not wasted, that I remember the hour you gave your last and called it little, and I called it beautiful. You are not being baited, you are being built. You are not being teased, you are being trusted. What you felt was delay was me assembling a table strong enough for what I wanted to place on it. Now the table is ready. And I am telling you as plainly as language allows, I am not late. Listen to Michael's urgency and let it deliver you from distraction, not from peace. I am begging for your 2 minute is not a spectacle, it is a sacred pause. Breathe now. In and out. Put your feet on the floor. Stretch your fingers. Say aloud, I agree with goodness. I agree with timing. I agree with stewardship. I agree with peace. Let the room hear it. Let your cells hear it. Let the history that told you you were born last hear it. It is not true. You were born at a chosen hour and that hour is ringing like a bell over your life. My voice is calm in urgency because I am not anxious about what I command. I speak and creation rearranges itself to obey. Watch the rearranging. You will witness it even in the faces of people who once spoke against you. Some will come quietly to say, I was wrong. Receive their repentance without bitterness. You do not have time to go back and argue. You have time to bless, to build, to begin. Now hear me about the warning, because love always warns. If you treat this message as entertainment, you will reduce your capacity to hold what is already en route. If you scorn what I say because it does not fit the metrics of those who did not ask me, you will lengthen the corridor unnecessarily. If you open your mouth to curse yourself out of old habit, you will choke the new growth at the root. Do not do this to yourself. Do not dress hope in sarcasm to keep disappointment at bay. Let hope be dressed in honesty and strength. If you ignore this message, you will lose all your money is not a sentence I delight in speaking. It is the law of forfeiture that governs the places where people despise what they asked for. You have asked for alignment, for overflow, for a sign you could not deny. I am delivering it. To refuse it angrily is to choose an emptiness I did not write. I am warning you because I love you. I am warning you because what you carry will nourish more than yourself. I am warning you because what comes easy can be treated cheaply by those who do not understand cost. You understand cost. You have paid it. Now treat the gift as holy. Write down what you will do when the door opens, because a written yes becomes architecture. List the repairs you will fund in your life and in the lives connected to you. List the dreams you buried and the ones that are still flickering. List the debts you will retire, the tools you will purchase, the projects you will establish, the people you will train, the tuition you will cover, the places you will heal, the silence you will buy for your mind when you no longer need to beg time from exhaustion. This is not fantasy, this is stewardship. This is how you honor the river. A river without banks floods everything. A river with banks feeds cities. Become banks. Become structure for the water. Become generous without becoming foolish. Become bold without becoming noisy. Become humble without becoming small. Do not hide what I am doing out of fear the jealous will bite. Their teeth will find no purchase on a story I am writing. Between now and the hour named, handle the simple things. Drink water. Clean the table where you will sign what needs signing. Charge your devices so nothing fails for lack of simple attention. Choose your words like you are planting trees. Move with gratitude like you are rehearsing for sunlight. This is how you hold the moment, with ordinary faithfulness and extraordinary openness. If your mind tries to invent catastrophe to balance goodness, smile and return to peace. You are not required to pay a tax to sadness when joy arrives. You are permitted to be fully present to what I am doing, and you are permitted to be quiet about it until I releases you to speak. When the sign strikes, you will feel something in your chest settle, like a book finding its shelf. That settling is me. That peace is me. Do not search for a reason to panic because you have lived so long with alarms. Turn the alarms off. This is not the hour to run, it is the hour to receive. It is not the hour to bleed, it is the hour to breathe. It is not the hour to prove, it is the hour to begin. And when you begin, you will find that I have been building the road ahead of every step you take. There will be people waiting that you thought you had to find. There will be documents ready that you thought you had to draft. There will be keys that fit doors you did not know were yours. This is what it means when I say I go before you. I am not asking you to leap into fog, I am lifting you onto a path I paved with my own hand. You have asked, why me? And sometimes that question was humility and sometimes it was despair. Let it become worship. Why you? Because you are mine. Because I can trust you to remember where it came from. Because you will feed others from it. Because you will not build a throne, you will build a table. Because you will not kill your tenderness to look strong. Because you will not sell your peace to perform for those who delight in your struggle. Because you will measure success not by noise but by fruit. Because you will tell the truth about the darkness I walked you through and the light I am setting you in. Because you will know, when you look in the mirror, that love did this. I will not tire of saying it, do not skip this. Your habit has been to run from rooms that honor you. Stay. Let yourself be honored by my choosing. Let yourself be expanded by my trust. Let yourself be stabilized by my instruction. The countdown is not for terror, it is for focus. 2 hours left to clear the desk. 2 hours left to write the plan. 2 hours left to answer me with a fresh yes. 2 hours left to forgive what you can and release what you can't. 2 hours left to agree with joy. When 9 p.m. comes, the sign will meet your yes like flint meets steel, and there will be a spark you can see. Do not question whether you are imagining it. You are not. I am not a tease. I am a father. Now breathe again. Let the calm take root. You are seen in full and loved without remainder. The old accusations are dust. The new chapter is not a threat to who you have been, it is the fulfillment of who you are. Walk with me. Listen for Michael's guard at your door and let the sound make you brave. The transfer is not the whole story. It is the first page of a chapter called Repair and Rejoice. Take the pen. Say yes. Do not skip. Tonight at 9 p.m., watch what I do and call it what it is. Goodness you could never counterfeit, timing you could never manufacture, provision you could never coerce, love you could never lose. And after you receive, remain. Remain grateful. Remain generous. Remain teachable. Remain at peace. This is how you live what I am giving. This is how you keep your soul light while your hands carry weight. This is how you become the river I saw when I first spoke your name. I am speaking to you now with a nearness that wraps around your breath and sits inside your heartbeat, and I will not let this moment slip past you because I have counted the steps that carried you here and I have prepared a turning that feels like wind arriving before the trees know why they tremble. Listen with the part of you that never lies, the part one placed in you when I formed you, because there are words moving toward you like a tide, and I am asking you to open your hands and receive them. I know what you have missed and what you have mourned. I know the sentences you whispered into the dark when you thought no one was listening. I was there. I am here. And I am telling you with gentleness and fire that the next 2 hours carry a gate for you, a gate that your fear cannot lock and your doubt cannot break. I am not late. I am exactly on time. Do not try to skip this. I see the story others tried to write over your name, shaping it with rumors, shaping it with limits, shaping it with mistakes that were real but not final. I watched the pages turn while you wondered if you had run out of chapters. Hear me, your story bends only when I say it bends, and I am bending it now, even in this small minute that feels too ordinary to hold a miracle. You have asked me, will you ever take me seriously? Child, I am taking you seriously in the language of outcomes. I am arranging mercy in numbers, favor in signatures, settlement in places that used to be locked with iron and guarded by pride. You will see what I mean. Archangel Michael stands near, not as a rumor but as a witness, signaling your soul the same way a lighthouse signals the sea. He is not speaking to frighten you. He is speaking to keep you awake. There is a clock murmuring somewhere inside you. I placed it there, not to panic you, not to shame you, but to call you into alignment. I want those next 2 hours to be consecrated, set apart, held with reverence and decision. I want you to clean the space within you where fear used to pace. I want you to sweep the corners, to shake the dust of old conclusions out of your mind. I want you to set your attention like a lamp and refuse to bend it toward worry. There will be noise, there will be distractions, there will be voices that try to bargain you into smallness. Ignore them. Your name is being announced in rooms you did not enter, and your yes to me is the stamp that authorizes those announcements to take root. Hear me carefully. I did not bring you into this moment to tease you. I do not dangle hope like a carrot on a string and laugh while you chase it. I am the God who finishes. I am the God who settles accounts. I am the God who counts the hairs on your head and the zeros on the line that others said would never belong to you. I am the God who breaks yokes that have lasted generations and smiles when the chains hit the ground. I am the God who gives you language for what you could not explain and the God who gives you peace that outvotes all your arguments. I am speaking about substance, not sentiment. I am speaking about transactions aligned with my intention. I am speaking about doors that recognize your voice when you knock. Do not try to skip this.